Okay, everybody, coming back with you for Power Hour. Got the nifty 50 lens on there. I think it's too zoomed in for where I got that camera. I got it on manual focus because the autofocus, I guess the servo is getting hot. And I keep looking up and my face is not in focus. I might want to try that. Might try that manual focus mode on the 16 millimeter, maybe the 35 millimeter. I don't know. On the day, it's been topsy turvy, 83.38 profit, been as high as 9,400. Took a couple of losses there. So on the day, 20,150 profits, 11,650 net. After commissions, 8,300. 12 losses for 8,500. Average losing trade 708. Problem is, the average winning trade is only 403. So that's poor stats on my part. I did have a slippage one and a problem one, but I've certainly have not been on the button fast today. That happens sometimes when you're shorting. It could go very much against you. I'm just right now waiting for a late day play, come in for Power Hour, right, and just see what we can do. See if we get some volume spikes, so we could jump in with 10 contracts and just take a little coin out. I don't know. There's our bar right there. That's where our noise is coming from. Not sure if I'll keep this nifty 50 camera up there. I love it for street videoing and stuff like that. I got a bunch of lenses. This is the 16 millimeter Sigma. I got this one. Might have to put that back to autofocus because like I do that to show you, I can't show you because it won't do anything on autofocus. Let's change that. Let's change this camera and set it to autofocus. And then let's set the autofocus settings to method to tracking. See what that does. Tracking should be me right here. Yeah, there we go. But if I want you to look at that, I should do like this. And it did it, didn't it? Took a second. So I don't know if there's something in the BIOS that I could set. Look how long it's taking to come back to me. It did come back. That's a nifty 50 lens for the Canon M50. It's not the most expensive Canon, but I thought it'd be great for it's $600. That'd be great for doing these videos and everything. Anyway, 78.13%. I don't know if y'all just saw that. 78.13% win ratio today. I like that. I like the ratios, but the ratios don't matter if your losses are too big. And I don't like these losses. Let me move this out of the way. I don't like these losses being this right here. That's all because I had one trade, 29.50. So 29, 3 grand of that 8,500 was in one trade. So if I would just had the rest of the average be the same, my wins would be better. But it is what it is. You gotta just work on it another day. Waiting for anything we can get. So we got a little breakout coming. It's still not enough disparity. It's failed every time today. It's fail, fail, fail. This one had a little run, fail. So I don't know what to do. As people get closer in New York there, it did sell off a lot today. TSLL, our favorite, back down to our entry point. Yeah, within a buck of our entry point. That's still a good price. 1850s is an excellent price. So let's let that ride. See what happens. If we don't get called away on Friday, we'll sell more covered calls against our TSLL position and get our DCA down, our averaging. The VIX is winning everything today. Netflix is ripping. Planetary is ripping. AMZU, we knew that was going to happen. AMZU is a great play. And I'm seeing here, but see, there's no volume. I know we are getting some candles in here, but they have to be with volume. You got to have this, we're using that, as you know. I'm using the Grok Scalps, which is the volume pressure from Bookmap. We do have a little bit right there. I'll take some right there and see what happens here so we can get a little continuation. You got the worst possible pour you could get. Here it comes through, $50. I'm going to see green, take green on the second go around. Come on now. Whipping me around there. I got seen $200 on the deal. Did not take it. I should have. Look, it's coming back on me now. The volume looks good our way. Let's just see what happens. That was a breakdown of all those wicks. And let's see if we get a little continuation. Next time I see some green, I'm going to take it. All right, took out that 200. I'll take it. Only about $1,500 away. Let me show you that again from that elusive 10,000. It's hard to get it. I got it on October the 3rd. I showed you all that. But today, 84.30. That elusive 10,000, especially with only 10 lots. This is that prop firm competition. that I'm trading. And so that puts us at what in a 2-day total, 59.5, 56. Oh man, we got to get that to 60,000. So can't force it. Let's wait for the volume to tell us. We did take that little spike through the EMAs on the 30. See where we are in the 5. On the 5, right in the middle of the channel. So we really should be waiting here. If you wanted to do this, a lot of different ways to do it. I'm not giving you advice. I'm just telling you, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm not telling you what I'm doing. I'm showing you what I'm doing. This is not like a pre-made video in the studio where, I get to edit everything. I don't jump cut. I don't edit. If I drop an F-bomb, I will not edit it. I'll just go put a bleep in it, but I don't do that. I never do that. But I try to give you solid information about how I get to this. And I'm micro scalping today because, it's just been below the VWAP, had that sell off. Now we're just chop, chop, chop. So we're just trying to find little small entries on like a 30-second basis. Don't even really need the ME moving averages up for this. The channel is good to know. VWAP, it's not really good. Until we get close to the VWAP, we don't need to know it, but I have to leave it up there because I don't know when we're getting close to it. We don't need the histogram up. We can take that off. We don't need the RSI up. I'm not using any of that. I'm literally just being cognizant of where we are with VWAP. Okay. And then the channel's giving me like in this time frame on a 5, we're selling. And then I'm just watching the book map, just watching the book map, seeing what's going on with book map. And then watching for where the buyers and sellers are coming in at. See, what we want is a bone candle. That's femur. A femur. Let's call it a femur candle. There's your femur. Here's your femur. Here's your femur. A femur, a massive femur. And we're just trying to figure out where those are. It's 3:22 in the afternoon. Go over here and look at your market data. What time things open and close. U.S. markets, midday, 10:30 to 1 p.m. Often a lull. That's true. Can offer range-bound setups or reversals. U.S. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Strong volume pickup toward close of day. That'd be like on my time. That's right now from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock Eastern is usually the power hour, right? So we're going to do that. I don't know if the power hour is being traded over there at the PD, at the BDH. Doesn't look like it. Let's see what else is going on here. We'll close that down. Come back up over here. Yeah, I don't know, chat. Don't think I like this Nifty 50. It's not keeping in time. Let's switch that out in real time. Watch this, chat. I'm gonna go back to this 16 millimeter single focus. So it's a prime, and it is made by Sigma. Here comes a Sigma 16 millimeter. There we go. It's a great lens. They tell me. Sure costs a lot of money. Get a little bit more of the room in the 16 millimeter, and that's okay. This is the office. Trading TV, you usually have that on for the markets. And let's see here. Put that Nifty 50. There's the Nifty 50. We'll put that out of the way. Got a lens cap for the 16 millimeter. Might have to go back to that 35 millimeter. So 35, 55. That's a movie level camera. They tell me Maybe I can leave this so you can see my shirt and stuff because start getting some swag on the channel. Might want to buy some swag. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Appreciate a like and subscribe. This is AI Trading Futures. The AI is trading the futures. I'm the human button pusher, and I think I got one of the most unique channels out there for this. I'm really working hard on all the scripting and the Pythons and everything. See, on a 5-minute, you can hardly see this move. Look at that. That's a pretty good move. 2-to-1 ratio to the upside, but you can't see it. You got to drop down your 30-second charts, the candles, and then you can see it. There it is. Mike can go to a double. We can go to a double here, and then we can move this one back. Object tree to chart. Where is it? Move chart forward. And this chart over here, we should have been able to load that one up to be the ashy candles. Let's just do this. Is it not the ashy? It's not. It has everything on it. What one over there is just to maybe put that one to the ashy. and then we'll turn everything off. Not the VWAP. We'll turn MAs. We'll turn linear. We'll turn RSI. We'll turn Terkoga. And we'll just move this on down. 15-minute opening range. We don't need that on there. There you go. On this one, the VWAP doesn't even matter, but that'll give you an idea. Probably the setup I need to do is just have that there and this here. We'll turn the VWAP over there too. If I'm looking at it on the right, I don't need for it to populate. Save that time, that bandwidth, right? It's way up there. Lost the VWAP quite a while ago. It was a great play this morning. If anybody watches early videos, it's kicking some butt there on the VWAP stuff this morning for sure. Well, the autofocus is doing better on this 16 millimeter Sigma. Gets a little bit more of the room, but that's okay. The bookkeeper sits right there, so it will get her into her desk, but not where she sits. Remote bookkeeping and trading stocks. That's what we do now. Sold everything in 2021. Went on a 29-month RV ride. You got to read the stuff I wrote about that. I was going to do a year sabbatical and go back to Tennessee, and we wound up going, wow, a year's not enough. Let's do 2 years. And so we did 2 years, circling back, doing all the stuff we missed, and then we spent the last was it 29 months? So we spent the last 4 or 5 months of that trying to double back to where we might want to go and live. Ended up down here in Florida. I'm just going to do like this on those. I don't even want those up actually. I don't want you up either. Don't really need it, I don't think, anymore. It's really all I'm trading right here. Ribbons are okay to have up. We'll put them up over here on the left. Put our ribbons back up. We're right in the middle of all the EMAs. Let's go take out those 4 indicators. We don't need those. Holy moly, I didn't want the indicators to move. That's okay. I want to take out the line art. That's the price action. Over here, we could go ahead and put back in the EMAs. How about that? Okay. Right in the middle of everything. Not really doing anything. Put ourselves on the 1 minute over there. That's fine. 30 seconds over here. That's fine. Waiting for the market makers to decide to do something. When they do, we're going to jump on one way or the other. And we're doing this in real micro, high frequency trading. This is high frequency trading using a Bookmap Market Pulse to let us know indication. Like right now, we're selling. Seems to be a little laggy on my charts, though, doesn't it? I'll save this setup here. Grok Scalp. Save it like that. Grok Scalp should have. Doesn't need an MA. Let's take that out of there. New York opening range. I would like to have that on this side. And the VWAP, yes. Linear, yes. Don't really need the histogram anymore. Can use it, but I don't have to have it. Video getting a little long in the tooth. Hadn't had a trade. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Send your friends. Comment below any questions. I'll be glad to answer them and make a video about it. If you got any things that help me trade better, I'd love to see that too. Okay. Thank you. Be right back.